Hi, it's Michelle Stimpson, best-selling author, speaker, and educator, and apparently a wannabe hair expert. And I made this video because there has not been a time in the past 2 or 3 weeks where someone has not stopped me and asked me when I'm out, how do I do my hair? What's up with your hair? I love your hair, blah, blah, blah. And I appreciate all the compliments, but I try to tell people like how to do it because they really want to know, and it just will not work. So I decided to make a video, and I'll be sharing my process with you. I have a tapered cut right now, but this is the same process that I used when my hair was a little bit longer, or a lot longer, like in this picture. As far as the color goes, I went and got the color done professionally. It's kind of a gold. It started out as a blonde mix, and she put a little bit of red in it. And I have just followed up with some over-the-counter blonde-looking stuff. I don't even know what the name of it is, but this is going to be about the actual twisting. So let's go. I start with Miss Jessie's co-wash. I found that it actually helps my hair to hold the moisture and the oil a little bit longer. So this is what I use for starting out with this whole process. I wash it with Miss Jessie's co-wash. If you can't get your hands on that, you can try Suave's Tropical Coconut. It's not going to hold the moisture as much as Miss Jessie's, but it's pretty good at what it does. So those two are shampoos to consider, or co-washes to consider. After I wash my hair, I use these products to kind of get it ready for my next step. And I just got this one as a sample on the left, the Beautiful Textures Tangle Taming Leave-In Conditioner, and I actually like it, so I'm going to buy some of that whenever I run out. I use a detangler, a kid's detangler, to get my hair ready for blow drying, which I'll be doing next in the next step. But I can use this one. I've used Just For Me's detangler, but I like the kids detanglers because they are really serious about detangling your hair and getting, making sure the kids don't cry. So that's what I use. And then I use, after I've saturated my hair with that detangler and really combed through it with a wide tooth comb so that it's ready for my next step, then I go to the protection because I'm going to blow dry. So I always get the protection on there as well. So for blow drying, I use, usually I have a wide tooth attachment, but natural hair is hard on attachments. And so the last set of attachments I bought were really cheap. I'm not going to get those anymore. I'm going to get the name brand the next time. But so I had to use a wide tooth comb just to kind of get it dry. And then after I was finished making sure it was pretty dry, I switched to a fine tooth comb because at that point it's dry enough and it's straight enough for me to go ahead and use that. And I blow dry because it cuts down on the amount of shrinkage that I have when I twist, and also it cuts down on the drying time because it's already been blow dried before you add the product. So that's what happens there. These are the products that I use before as I twist my hair. It actually starts with the one on the right, which is the Cantu Shea Butter Hair Pressing Pomade. And I use that at the beginning, and you'll see it in the video. And then I add some Curl Enhancing Smoothie and then some Eco Gel. Now, the Cantu I got at Walmart. I think you can probably get this Shea Moisture Curl Enhancing Smoothie at Walmart too. I think you can get that there now, but I think I bought mine actually at Walgreens. And then Eco Gel is pretty much everywhere too. So let's go to the twisting video, and I section my hair off into, I don't know, 3 or 4 different sections before I get started. So the hair has been sectioned off, and I'm using the Cantu Shea Butter Hair Dressing Pomade for my hair. And I don't take a whole lot, just a little bit, and work it through that section. That's a pretty small section now that I think about it. So just working through that front section. A little bit more, it looks like. And you kind of get to know your hair, and after you do it several times, you just can kind of feel when you've put enough in. Now for the Curl Enhancing Smoothie. Work that through as well, through the entire section. And now for the Eco Gel. Oh, yeah. Just enough to kind of cover your fingers a little bit and work that through. You don't want to get it saturated because we're not trying to have to spend 2 or 3 days drying this hair. And then we start twisting. Just grab a section, smooth it out, use 2 strands and just go for what you know. I'm not really twisting and turning at the same time because it makes it look kind of stringy when I do that on accident. And then when I get to the bottom, I'm just going to twirl it around and around. And the ends will draw up as it dries. They'll draw up as you kind of let go of it. It'll kind of get into its own little curly cue. And that's what I do. When I get to the parts that are shorter, because this is a tapered cut, I just go as far as I can. And then curl it. And that's it. So this is what my hair looks like after I have finished twisting it. And the twisting probably took me a good 25, maybe 30 minutes with the products. That's not how maintenance goes, but when you're doing all those products and stuff, that's just kind of how it goes. And just because I'm right-handed or because of the way I lean whenever I'm twisting my hair, they all kind of tend to go in the same direction, except for the back, which I can't reach very well, so it just kind of goes, whatever I can grab is how it gets braided. But just FYI, there's really no right or wrong way with this whole thing. So I just grab and do what I can do. And then I get under the blow dryer for maybe like 10-15 minutes because I'm just trying to kind of let it set, I guess is the word I'm looking for. But not very long because I don't need it to get over dried. So maybe 20-30 minutes because it's still a teensy bit dry just from the washing already. I mean, a teensy bit wet from the washing. So I get under the blow dryer maybe 20 or 30 minutes after I get finished with the twisting. Then I wrap my hair before I go to bed, and this big cotton bandana is a no-no. I would normally use a silk scarf or satin scarf, but my daughter, I think she's home from school, and I think she did something with my scarf. Although she's acting like she doesn't know where it is. I'm just saying. So here I am with this scarf, cotton scarf, going to bed. This is a big no-no, by the way. But you got to wrap your hair up before you go to bed. Then I'm up the next day, getting ready to get out of the house. You can see there's been some shrinkage overnight, of course. You want to very gently, very, very gently untwist your hair from the bottom to the top. And then I separate my twists. Each twist gets separated. And you just kind of go through your entire head like that, taking them apart and then untwisting them first and then separating each twist very, very gently. You can see my touch is very, very light with these little twists here. I probably went too fast on that one. I think I had to be somewhere. So, anyway, untwisting is what's going on right here. And my hair is very soft. And honestly, I would have let it dry 2 days, but for the sake of the video, I had to do it overnight. Now here comes the final stage. I am finished untwisting my hair just about. That wasn't very gentle, Michelle. Alright, so you can see what it looks like all the way around. I'm feeling for any last twists. And then I'm going to grab a pick. Kind of one of those double pronged picks, I guess is what you might call it. And I'm just picking out the roots. I'm not going all the way to the end of the hair, just the roots so that I can have that fullness that I want in the style. I'm just picking out the roots. All the way around. Kind of shaping it the way I want it to look. I want my top to be full. I want my sides to be full. And I kind of like a little bit of a part in the front, so that's kind of why I twisted in that direction. And after a while, your hair will kind of train itself to, that little front side will kind of train itself to be your bangs, I guess, more or less, if that's what you wanted to do. Now, these that I'm working with right here, apparently I must have been twisting as I was twisting when I got right there, like twisting them really, really tight, and that's why they look so stringy, and I don't like that look, so I don't need to do that the next night or the night after that. I don't deal with my bangs too much. I want them to kind of still hang right there. Now, I sleep on the right side of my face, so my right side is always a little bit not as good as my left side. All right, so for my part that I really didn't even get to twist much because it's so short, I use a little bit of detangler, and I'm just using that to add moisture. You could just use water if you wanted to, and a little bit of Miss Jessie's curly pudding to go around those edges and just keep them moist throughout the day. Just a little bit to massage into the edges. Because I like the curly pudding, but I don't like what it does to my entire head. And I think that will just about do it. So now let's talk maintenance. There's nothing worse than finding a really cool hairdo and then you can't keep it up after you leave the video. So I don't know if I just sleep hard or something, but I told you my hair is really soft. So I actually do end up twisting my hair again every night. Not necessarily every single night. If I don't have anything important to do, then I just will wear, like if I twist it up on a Tuesday night and I don't have anything to go, anything to do Wednesday, then I'll just might wear a hat Wednesday and then I won't untwist it until Thursday. If for this particular week, I twisted that hair and washed that hair and twisted it on a Sunday night. So I would have twisted again Monday and Tuesday. I really like my hair better by the second or third day because the first day is still kind of drying out and figuring out what to do. So I do twist again at night, partly because I'm trying to get that twist in there really, really good. And then also, like I said, my hair is very soft. Everybody doesn't have to twist their hair every day like I do. So that's just what I have to do. So say Sunday night, Monday night, Tuesday night, I'm twisting again. Come Wednesday night, I probably need to add some product again because my hair is starting to dry out. So I'm just going to use those same 3 products that I used before. The coconut, the smoothie, and I'm going to put the Eco Gel. Not a lot of Eco Gel back in there because, again, the issue is the hair might be drying out by now. But the Eco Gel just helps it to hold that twist. It is a gel. That's what gel does. So I'm twisting with product Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night, no more product, Saturday night, no product. And then come Sunday, I'm back to washing it all over again. And honestly, it doesn't take very long to twist my hair because I don't have a lot of hair, number one. I think my sister-in-law was over here the night and I twisted my hair in like 12 minutes. And she was like, that was fast. I thought it would have taken longer than that. And it really did. It will take me about as long as it took you to watch this video to twist my hair at night. So that's how it goes. I hope that you will check me out online. I enjoyed making the video for you. And if you love to read also, check me out because part of what I do when I'm not twisting my hair is I write books. So thank you again for joining me, and I hope that this will be helpful to you if you are natural now.